Anakin Skywalker survived Mustafar, but Darth Vader had not yet been fully born. He had no lightsaber, no control over his new body, and one final chance to turn back. Then Palpatine gave him his first true test: kill a Jedi. Take his weapon and make its crystal bleed. This is Star Wars. Darth Vader, Imperial Machine. Vader awakens inside his new armor and immediately asks about Padme. Palpatine tells him the truth. She is dead. Vader had betrayed the Jedi, destroyed everything he believed in, and surrendered himself to the dark side, all because he thought he could save her. Now she was gone, and his fall had accomplished nothing. Vader's grief explodes into rage, but Palpatine does not comfort him. Instead, he tells Vader that Padme left him one final gift: pain. The dark side cannot bring her back, but it can transform that pain into power. Vader now has two choices. He can surrender to despair, or he can use it. Vader chooses to live, but before he can truly become a Sith Lord, he needs a weapon. Obi-Wan took Anakin's lightsaber after defeating him on Mustafar, and Palpatine makes one thing clear: that weapon belonged to Anakin Skywalker, a Jedi. Darth Vader must create something new. Palpatine explains why Sith lightsabers are red. Kyber crystals are naturally connected to the light side. A Jedi forms a bond with the crystal, but a Sith does something very different. He takes a Jedi's crystal and pours his hatred, fear, anger, and pain into it, until the crystal is forced into submission, until it bleeds. Palpatine possesses lightsabers taken from dead Jedi. He could simply give Vader one, but a Sith weapon is not given. It is taken. Vader must find a surviving Jedi, kill them, claim their lightsaber, and corrupt the crystal himself. Palpatine abandons Vader in the mid-rim, with no army, no rank, and no resources. If Vader is truly a Sith Lord, he should need nothing except the Force and his own will. Vader eventually reaches Brightholm, an abandoned Jedi outpost now occupied by clone troopers. The clones do not know who he is. They detect his Force abilities, see the lightsaberless armored figure approaching, and assume he must be a surviving Jedi. They attack. Vader tears through them. When the clones attempt to trap him, they tell him that every Jedi has limits. Vader corrects them. He is not a Jedi, and he has no limits. Inside the outpost, Vader searches the Jedi archives for someone who survived Order 66. He searches for the Barash Vow. A Jedi who believed they had failed the Order could withdraw completely from galactic affairs, abandoning missions, politics, and war, to devote themselves only to the Force. A Jedi under this vow might have sensed the massacre, but would not have fled. That makes them easier to find. And the archives reveal one perfect target: Kirak Infila. Kirak is unlike most Jedi. He was not a diplomat, not a healer, not a teacher. Kirak had one purpose: to fight. He has spent years isolated on the mountain passfall, training his body, strengthening his connection to the Force, and preparing himself for battle. Then he senses Vader approaching, a presence filled with pain, hatred, and darkness. When they finally meet, Kirak asks whether Vader helped destroy the Jedi. Vader answers yes. Kirak asks whether he has come to kill him too. Again, Vader says yes, for Kirak. This ends the Barash Vow. His brothers and sisters are dead. Their executioner stands before him, and Kirak now believes his purpose is clear: kill Vader, find the Sith Master behind him, and rebuild the Jedi Order. Vader climbs the mountain, surviving traps, creatures, and deadly terrain. Kirak could destroy him from a distance, but he refuses. He wants Vader to reach the summit. He wants a true confrontation. And when Vader finally arrives, Kirak proves why Palpatine's mission was so dangerous. Vader is still adapting to his armor. His movements are powerful, but restricted. His new body is unfamiliar. He has no lightsaber, and his connection to the dark side is driven by uncontrolled pain. Kirak overwhelms him. He defeats Vader and throws him from the summit. For the first time since Mustafar, Darth Vader has been completely beaten. Kirak believes the dark side has failed, but Vader survives. His armor is shattered. His cybernetics barely function. Yet the fall does not break him. Vader crawls from the river beneath the mountain and returns. Kirak has already traveled to nearby Ambalar city. He believes Vader is dead. He plans to leave the moon, hunt the second Sith, and restore the Jedi. Then he senses Vader. Their second battle begins near the city's water control system. Kirak still has the advantage in direct combat, so Vader changes the battle. He attacks the city itself. Vader damages the water system, sending a catastrophic flood toward thousands of civilians. Kirak is forced to choose: continue fighting Vader or save innocent people. He uses the Force to hold back the water. Kirak insists that this conflict is between Jedi and Sith. The civilians have nothing to do with it. But Vader understands something Kirak cannot accept. Of course they are part of it, because compassion is the weakness Vader came to exploit. Kirak begs Vader to finish him, but spare the city. Vader kills him. He takes his lightsaber, and with Kirak dead, nothing remains to hold back the flood. Vader did not win because he was the stronger fighter. He won because Kirak remained a Jedi, and Vader used everything that made him good against him, with Kirak's weapon in his possession. Vader is taken back to Mustafar, the place where Anakin Skywalker lost everything. Deep beneath the planet lies a powerful source of dark side energy. There, Vader removes the kyber crystal from Kirak's lightsaber, but the crystal resists him. It still belongs to the light, to make it bleed. Vader must pour everything into it: his hatred of Obi-Wan, his grief over Padme, his rage toward Palpatine, his guilt, his pain, his self-loathing. And as Vader attacks the crystal, it shows him another path. In the vision, Vader returns to Palpatine and kills him. Then he finds Obi-Wan. He kneels before his former master and asks for help. Obi-Wan does not call him Vader. He calls him Anakin. For one moment, the crystal shows him that redemption is still possible. Anakin Skywalker has not been completely erased. Vader could reject Palpatine, confess what he has done, and return. But Vader refuses. He rejects forgiveness. He rejects Obi-Wan. He rejects the name Anakin Skywalker. His pain is all he has left. So he forces the crystal to submit. He makes it bleed. And when Vader ignites the weapon, the blade is crimson. Vader returns to Palpatine with his new lightsaber. The Emperor understands what this means. Vader did not simply defeat a Jedi. He was shown a path back to the light, and consciously rejected it. His damaged armor is then offered for repair, but Vader refuses to let Imperial engineers control it. The suit is no longer just medical equipment. It is his body, his prison, his weapon, so Vader rebuilds it himself. Anakin Skywalker once used his engineering skills to create and repair. Now Vader uses them to perfect the machine keeping him alive. Soon afterward, Vader discovers an intruder inside the former Jedi temple, a former Jedi wielding a double-bladed lightsaber. Vader attacks him and dominates the duel, but before he can deliver the final blow, Palpatine intervenes. The intruder is the Grand Inquisitor, a Jedi whose resentment and hunger for forbidden knowledge made him easy to corrupt. Palpatine arranged the fight intentionally. The Grand Inquisitor needed to understand his place. He may command the Inquisitors, but he remains beneath the Sith. Palpatine then reveals the Inquisitorius, former servants of the light, broken and repurposed into hunters. Order 66 killed most of the Jedi, but not all, and the survivors will be among the strongest, most cautious, and most dangerous members of the Fallen Order. The Grand Inquisitor will lead the hunt, But Darth Vader will stand above them. He will train them, control them, and turn them into a weapon capable of cutting the remaining Jedi from the galaxy. That is the true meaning of Imperial Machine. It is not only about Vader's mechanical body. Palpatine is building an entire system of domination. Tarkin builds the Empire's superweapon. The Inquisitors become Jedi hunters. The Grand Inquisitor turns resentment into obedience. And Darth Vader becomes the machine at the center of it all. Anakin Skywalker did not completely die on Mustafar. He was given another choice afterward, and this time, he chose to become Darth Vader. And this was only the beginning of Vader's transformation. Because in my other Darth Vader videos, you can see what this Imperial Machine became. From saving Palpatine's empire in Ghost Prison, to facing his master's final test in the Ninth Assassin. But Vader was not the only weapon created by the Sith. Darth Maul was shaped by the same darkness, used by Sidious, discarded, and forced to spend his life trying to escape it. And to understand where the Jedi and Sith began, my Dawn of the Jedi and Tales of the Jedi videos explore the ancient conflicts that shaped everything that followed. Because the most important Star Wars stories were never shown on screen. Until next time, may the Force be with you.